Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest were the only two stars in Judgment Day. Mm-hmm. And as soon as they left Judgment Day, it should have been over then. Yeah. Then you had McDonough get hurt, and it still continued. And bro, come on. It's got no juice. Carlito has never had any juice. Bro, they dropped the ball with Liv and Dominic. Remember when Dominic was trying to make up with Rhea Ripley on that pay-per-view? It never went anywhere.
What's going on, everybody? This is Dr. Chris Featherstone here with Vince Russo for another episode of Writing with Russo. I'm here with the Wiggles himself. He's infectious, ladies and gentlemen. He is giving people the case of the Wiggles. Vince Russo, how are you, my man?
What is going on, Doctor? How you doing tonight, man?
I'm well, man. I'm well. It is a March Madness season as of this recording, man. I'm excited. Love me some college basketball. And yeah, man, it's one of the most exciting times in college sports. And this is it, man. So the brackets are already being busted, and it's already fun, man. Did you fill out a bracket this year?
Nah, I'm not that into it, man. I mean, I'll watch a little. I mean, I was a lot more back into March Madness back in the day, but I'm not that much into it anymore.
But you know what the fun thing about that is that a lot of people like who aren't even into college basketball, they just jump in like bracket season and they fill out brackets.
Yeah,
it's fun. Lots of fun. All right, speaking of fun, we got WrestleMania season underway as well. Got a few. Oh my goodness!
I'm pointing at the sign, Chris.
You're pointing at the sign.
Every time you say WrestleMania, I'm going to point at the sign, bro. Go ahead.
You get trigger happy and pointing at the sign like it's like you ever watch? You're an SNL guy, but you know how much of an SNL buff I am, man. When Conan O'Brien was the Molecular Man.
Yeah.
And every time they would say his name Molecular, he would say the Molecular Man. And he was like, he had an office job, right? And he really had to try to keep his, identity, his true identity, like under wraps and like incognito, right? And like they started to like think that he was the Molecular. And then one of them, I think it might have been Horatio Sands, one of them, they just kind of caught him. And then they were like, Molecular. He was like, the Molecular. Oh. He just had to do it every time they said his name, man. So that's what you're like Molecular when it comes to WrestleMania. I'm doing the point. So let's get into the Judgment Day. This has been, we've talked about the Judgment Day ad nauseum at this point, Vince Russo. It seems like the Judgment Day is on its way out as far as a group, at least Finn Balor's affiliation with it. Seemingly they're doing some type of teaser. So right now there's one of two ways that either another person is going to be added to it or Finn Balor's going to go away from it. Do you think a Finn Balor face turn is underway, or do you think he just goes away from the Judgment Day for a singles run?
God, I mean, Chris, you and I have talked about this forever. The only way I will ever be slightly interested in Finn Balor is if he's the Demon. Yeah. That is absolutely the only way. Bro, listen, there were so many times when the Judgment Day should have been done. And even, months and months ago, like you could see like Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest were the only two stars in Judgment Day. Mm-hmm. And as soon as they left Judgment Day, it should have been over then. Yeah. Then you had McDonough get hurt, and it still continued. And, bro, come on. It's got no juice. Carlito has never had any juice. Bro, they dropped the ball with Liv and And Dominic, remember when Dominic was trying to make up with Rhea Ripley on that pay-per-view? It never went anywhere. Bro, they put, listen, I don't feel sorry for them. Zero effort is put into this group. All they do is Dominic goes out there every time and interferes in the matches. This group has zero juice, man. And whether Finn stays and kicks somebody else out or Dom becomes the leader, bro, if a group doesn't have juice, they're not magically going to get juice, bro. Yes. They're not going to have it, man.
I agree, man. Like I said before, many times, we both said this, but they've been DOA for so long. I mean, Rhea Ripley was a plus. Damian Priest, for a while, he was just kind of there, and it felt like he was being held back. Breaking away did bring some type of interest a little bit, but it still wasn't really worth all of that. Like, it really didn't up his stock quite a bit. And so I think right now the only saving grace, I really don't think it's really saving grace. So I do think the Judgment Day as a unit is irrelevant. I mean, they don't have any type of way to boost up anyone at this point. The only thing that I think could happen, as of this recording, about a month before WrestleMania is, I think that the new person and the beef with Finn Balor and Dom, I think, because we saw kind of like a little bit of a breadcrumb on an episode of Raw when Karrion Kross was talking to Dom back, in the background during one of the segments. And so if with the beef with Dom and Finn, I think what you could do is you could have Karrion Kross attack Finn Balor, basically take him out. He leads the Judgment Day. That takes Finn Balor out of the Judgment Day, and then he comes back as the Demon and goes against Karrion Kross at WrestleMania. I think that would give Finn Balor and Karrion Kross a spot. I wish that this would have been done a long time ago to give teasers for Finn Balor to become Demon again. But Demon Finn versus Karrion Kross does have an element of mystique on it for WrestleMania, and it would give both of them a spot.
Chris, I think that's the best thing they can do. I mean, what you just laid out there, because I've always liked Karrion Kross. You could see this guy is so creative. His is he married to her? Or is that just his?
Yep. Yeah.
Beautiful. Don't use her at all. This would be the only possible thing that I would have any interest in whatsoever.
Yeah. And plus it'll give both of them a spot, a single spot. It's a 2-day event. The problem with 2-day manias is that you feel that you're just kind of throwing stuff at a mania. Like, who does? I mean, you would know more than anything. Like, you don't just throw stuff on at WrestleMania, man. It's like the All-Star game. It's like the baseball All-Star game, the basketball All-Star game of pro wrestling. And you're just throwing stuff on there like last minute. It just doesn't feel right to me.
Yeah, I'm with you, Chris. I'm with you, man.